The second coffee of the day, guys. First one was 32 ounces. This one's 16, 48 ounces of coffee down the gullet. It's gonna be an amazing day. And what is today? Well, let's check the family calendar. It's November 8th, and it is Cappuccino Day. Delicious. And we're talking about the top 6 comic books that I am most excited about coming out this week on New Comic Book Day. But guys, we're not talking about spec or anything else. We're talking about the comic books. What's inside the guts, the actual story of each book, because you know, some people collect for specs, some other people collect for covers and other things. I want to talk to you guys about, well, some covers and some spec, but mainly the top 6 books that I'm most excited to read. That's right, to read. And everyone can collect their way, but this video is all about what's in the guts, the actual story of the book. Let's not waste any more time, and let's dive right into this list. Alright guys, we are back upstairs in my little comic/computer dungeon, and guys, we're talking about the comic books coming out on November 10th of 2021, this Wednesday, because remember, we are Wednesday warriors here in this household, and you guys should be too. Screw that Tuesday bull ticky. But guys, let's talk about the top cover of the week for my cover lovers, and that is NYX #1 from Dynamite Comics, and this is a Rouge Best cover. You guys know I was going to talk about this cover, of course I was. But guys, there are so many options for this cover. There is the cover B, the normal trade dress version. There is the 1 in 10 black and white version. There is the 1 in 40 black and white virgin cover. There is also the cover M limited version, and then also the cover N limited metal version. And that limited metal version, which is actually printed on metal, is going to cost you $100, even though you can pre-order it today, Monday, November 8th, for $80. That's not too bad. It's a $20 discount. But guys, that cover is so freaking sexy. I absolutely love it. Yes, it's a little weird looking, like her shoulders are really wide and kind of blocky, but the colors are so stunning and her face is so gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Do you guys like this cover? Will you be picking up a copy of this cover just for this, or a copy of this book for this sexy ass cover? Guys, let me know down in the comments. Alright guys, we're gonna skip over my speculation pick and just jump right into this list. We have 6 books to talk about, and the first one up is Venom #1. Venom #1, it's been delayed over and over again. I thought it was gonna get delayed again because there's been so many delays due to damages and paper shortages, but it's finally coming out this week. Venom #1. We're gonna get our hands on this book, and I'm so excited to read this book by Ram V, one of my new favorite writers right now, and he's also teaming up with Al Ewing, and they are writing this book together. We're talking about the story of Dylan Brock, Eddie Brock's son, taking over the Venom mantle. I'm super excited to read this. There are so many covers out there. I am just picking up cover A and the Chris Bacalo cover. That's the cover that I like most, guys. Are you picking up multiple covers of this book? Are you picking up multiple copies of this book for speculation? Because, you know, this book is going to be printed through the nose. We all know that. But are you going to take a gamble and pick up extra copies of this book? Guys, let me know down in the comments. We have a new #1 book from Image Comics in the #5 spot, and that is What's the Furthest Place From Here #1. This is written by Matthew Rosenberg and art by Taylor Boss. And this just is a really cool book for multiple reasons. The first reason, in my opinion, is that there is a deluxe version of this book. I believe you can pre-order it for $15, and it's probably going to cost you $25 plus once it actually is released this Wednesday, but it comes with a vinyl record. That's right, it comes with a vinyl record with some original music from an awesome band. I'll put the band down here because I forgot what the band is already, but each issue is going to come with a deluxe version that has a vinyl record with it, with an original piece of music on it, which I think is so freaking cool. I believe this has been done in the past. I know Dark Knight's Death Metal has done reprints with vinyl records, but this is really cool because they teamed up with actual bands to make original music for this, which I just think is so freaking cool. But this story itself is really awesome. It seems this is set in a post-apocalyptic world where all the parents have died, I guess, because all that remains are gangs of children living among the ruins. But Sid believes there must be something more out there. When she disappears into the wasteland, her gang will risk everything to bring her home. A story about the things that matter most: your survival, your loved ones, and your record collection. So this is just sounds like a really awesome concept. There's some amazing covers for this book. I've been rambling a little bit, so hopefully I've had a chance to show each and every single one. I love the 1 1/75 in the 1 in 100 done by Jenny Frison. I'm a Jenny Frison lover. I absolutely love her covers, but I also love the Scotty Young C cover. I like the Brian Michael Bendis. Yes, Brian Michael Bendis, the writer, did a cover for this. It's pretty simple and basic, but it's a pretty cool cover. I also love the Ivan Toe covers. He did 2 covers for this book. There's so many good covers for this book, and it sounds really awesome. Matthew Rosenberg, he's so-so as a writer, but I'm super excited about this book. I want to give it a shot. I hope I like it, because guys, more independent comics need to get out there and blow people's minds, and I think this could be one of them. Hopefully it is. And also, it sounds kind of like an easy concept to pick up as a live-action feature in the future, or maybe a series on, let's say, HBO Max, Netflix. Netflix has been killing it lately. But guys, what do you guys think? Are you guys picking this up? Did you pick up the deluxe version? Guys, let me know if you picked up the deluxe version. And also, you should record the song and send it to me. I know I'll probably find it on Spotify, but this is so cool. I love it. Guys, let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, this next book, I actually just read the first issue before I hit record on this video because I realized that the second issue is coming out and the pre-order for this is going on right now, and that is for Chicken Devil #1. I was super excited about this issue when it first was coming out a few weeks ago. Look at the colors and the art on this cover, and the book inside does not disappoint. If you guys like Breaking Bad, this has lots of elements of Breaking Bad in it, and they actually reference Breaking Bad in it. This is just a really fun story. I would really enjoyed it, and especially if you don't like superheroes, post-apocalyptic, or any weird stuff, just like a regular story about a guy and gangsters and drugs. This is for you. So Chicken Devil #2 coming out this week. I would suggest picking up, and also if you haven't read issue #1, definitely read issue #1. It is gorgeous, has some amazing artwork in it. It's from Aftershock Comics. They've been putting out some pretty good stuff lately, so make sure you guys are keeping an eye on books from Aftershock Comics. Alright guys, next up in the #3 spot is a book by the creative team of Dustin Nguyen and Jeff Lemire. I should have said Jeff Lemire because he's the writer and Dustin Nguyen is the artist, but does it really matter who goes first, writer or artist? I don't think so. But this creative team is so friggin' amazing. Have you read Descender? Have you read Ascender? Have you read any of the other books that Jeff Lemire has written? Such a great writer. He's like a guy who's finally starting to get some acclaim in the comic book industry as an amazing writer. And guys, this book is Robin and Batman #1. They're talking about my 2 favorite characters, Robin and Batman. Well, I should say Batman and then Robin. But this story is going to focus on Dick Grayson right after his parents are killed and Batman takes him in. And it's going to be from that point of view. I cannot wait to read this because Jeff Lemire is just such an amazing artist. And again, this is 2 of my favorite characters, Batman being my first and Robin being in that top 5. I cannot wait to read this. Are you guys excited as I am to read Robin and Batman #1? You better be. And if you're not, tell me why down in the comments below. Only 2 books left, and the next book in the #2 spot is Strange Academy #13. This is written by Scotty Young and art by Alberto Ramos, and this is just such a fun and amazing read. It's like basically Harry Potter, but in the Marvel Universe with some really fun, crazy characters. They're kids of some of your favorite heroes and villains. This is just such an amazing read. Scotty Young is doing such an amazing job. You guys should be reading this. Every time I get a chance to talk about Strange Academy, I try to yell at you guys. I shouldn't say yell. Convince you guys to be reading this book. It really is that good. Especially if you like Harry Potter, this is right up your alley. Magic, Marvel Universe, some of your favorite characters keep popping in and out of this book. And this is just prime time for a spin-off series on Disney Plus in the future, or maybe an animated feature on Hulu or something. But guys, be reading this book. And this book, issue #13, is the secret origin of Zoe Laveau. She's the zombie character in this book. It's such a cool book. I really enjoyed this book, and I really want you guys to be reading this book. So try to pick up this book in trade, because you know those first few issues are really hard to come by because they are going for a premium unless you get like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th print, whatever print they went up to. But guys, read Strange Academy. I promise you, you're not going to be disappointed. It's such a great book, and the artwork by Humberto Ramos is it's stunning. Every single issue is amazing. Guys, let me know what you guys think about Strange Academy down in the comments. Am I absolutely crazy for loving it as much as I do? Am I just a magic head? A person who loves magic? That's what I'm calling it. But guys, let me know down in the comments. What book could be sitting in the #1 spot that I could talk about more excitedly than Strange Academy and Robin and Batman? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this book is incredible. I love this book. Even Stephanie is reading and trying to keep up with this book because she enjoys it so much. And you know, a book has to be good if Stephanie is liking it. And that is Stillwater. Stillwater is an amazing book. And Stillwater #11 comes out this week. And this story is just getting more and more intense. I'm not going to spoil too much for you guys, but I'm just going to tell you, this is a story about a little town where no one can die. die. No one gets older, no one ages, and the town is dealing with all the effects of that, and it's just so freaking cool. It's so good. It's so good. I can't even explain to you the level of awesomeness and where the story is going, because every single issue I'm like, wait, where are they going with this? Oh wait, they're dealing with the fact that it just gets so good. You guys need to be reading Stillwater. I think there's one trade out so far, maybe two. It is just so good. It is so good. The last issue was, every issue just gets better and better. Be reading Stillwater, and that is my list. That is my list for this week. Did you guys enjoy today's video? Did I convince you to pick up any of the books in this, to go pick up any trades, because I was so excitedly talking about this book? Are you guys going to be picking up What's the Furthest Place from Here, #1, the deluxe edition? I hope some of you guys are, so that way you guys can tell me, hey Bruce, go pick this up. It's worth the $30 to pick it up after pre-order, because this is just such a cool vinyl and a cool book on the interiors. But yeah, guys, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you guys did get yourself subscribed. Hit the bell for notifications. We post videos Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know. The channel's in a little bit of a flux. I'm figuring things out because we just stopped our live stream on Fridays. We're stopping Haul and Blog. We're going to fill that void with something else. But we're going to post Mondays and Tuesdays and probably on Thursdays. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed how excited I talked about these books. I really am excited about each and every single one of these books. I'm getting 21 books in on my pre-order from last week, and I wonder how many books are coming in next week, because again, I pre-order my books to save that 35%. But we're going to talk about it in a future video, why I did that, and maybe why you guys want to consider going to pre-orders. All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next one, which is tomorrow, for my comic book speculation recommendations video. All right, have a great day. Peace.